Hello, and welcome to Playing Spotting Mike Live. This is gonna be a great show, and I'm gonna just do the best I can and do what I can for you guys. There is loads to be excited about. I'll just slowly let everyone tune in because we've only got one watching, but I'll slowly just hold a bit for a minute and let people and give time for people to tune in and join. Aye. Good evening, everyone. Hello, Mum. I'm just gonna let everyone get tuned in and let it build up. Yes. But good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. Hello, Courtney. Hope you're all right. And yes, there's a load to talk about tonight. So stay tuned, everyone. Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere, everyone, because you're in for a ball. But let's give some shout outs to Kyle, Steve, me mum, Courtney, Aviation for Life, and Kyle. Hi, Mike. My name's Courtney. I met you last week on Tuesday at Liverpool. You gave me advice. Oh, yeah. That was good. I hope you're all right and your dad's all right, Courtney. When are you going back to Liverpool? I live in Liverpool, but I'm going to talk about all that shortly of what's happening, and I've got some quizzes and a game of bingo on the show, but I'll tell you all that in a moment and what's going on. But yes, do get a like in this, sharing it, and get involved in the chat. But yes, welcome to Playing Spotting Mike Live on this horrible, wet, windy, stormy, whatever you want to call it, evening. And I'm going to keep you all entertained the best I can. Let's just say, first up, let's head to the YouTube channel because this is exciting. Yesterday, around about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, I had 436 subscribers. Can I do it on this live tonight? I can, so you get sharing. I am now only, and I hope I can do it on this show, I am only 2 subscribers right now from 450. So, if you know anyone who likes quizzes and likes to play games, tell them, because I'll be doing a quiz shortly. About 12, 15 subscribers in the last few hours. So come on, 2 away from 450. I've got Josh Tremmy, who will be on in a bit, who has sent me some photos that he would like to share and want me to show. And I've got some photos, good photos that my mum took earlier today that you all like. Yes, Kyle, I'm going to get onto that. The support, I've got it all down on an agenda. So we have got some new people watching this and subscribed. So welcome to everyone new. The support's been real lately. Unbelievable. Yesterday I was down at Speak Hall, New View. Great spot. Loads of videos on my channel, so go and have a look. Yesterday I posted all the photos and videos on Twitter. Today, Speak Hall have shared them. They've retweeted them and shared them, so thank you to Speak Hall. Friday, tuning in. Another, so you support all the work I'm doing, the best to support the channel, share the streams, tune in anytime if you can't stay or the whole show, don't worry. Photo of the week, going well now, about 16 17 entries, and I'm going to show the pictures that have been entered so far. An update on the channel, stop winning the bingo. Hilarious, you mate, now you're from Kev's Cab, are you? I wish I could win the bingo. An update, someone asking before, when am I going back live? Unfortunately, I won't be live at the airport for the next few weeks, or for the next week or two, because the weather's not great and the stormy weather is coming in. So in place of the live shows for now, I'm going to be live most nights, just having a chat, doing quizzes, talk about planes, and if anyone's got any pictures of planes, you can send them, and we'll share them, and just, you know, and photo of the week, yes, do that. Merchandise, I've still got hundreds of stickers left for £1, so if anyone wants one, you can message or get in touch today. Well, I'll show you the old ones. They were the coasters. Today, I have received the new ones for a £5, so they'll be £5. And I've also got the pin badges. Well, dropping them now. For £1, well, £2, I mean. £2. And I've got the lanyards on the way out, so if you want any of them, if you just want a coaster, you can have a coaster. If you want a sticker, a pin badge, or just a lanyard, just message. If you want all of them, it's £11 for the bundle. So exciting. Belt of them coasters, lad, yes. Also, gonna do the quizzes and a game of bingo shortly. And yes, as Kyle mentioned earlier, Liverpool made some good news earlier. Liverpool Airport, I'll just get it up. It's a new airline returning back to Liverpool, and it's unbelievable, the plane. So, how beautiful is this? It is Scandinavia's largest regional airline, and there it is. If you want a Kev's Cab mug, you're best asking Kev's Cab, because he doesn't. So there's the airline there. It's wider out. It's just a plain white plane with a green engine and the name of the plane in green and a green tail. So they'll be returning back to Liverpool. Returning their flights twice weekly from next summer. So this is what they've put. Scandinavia's largest regional airline, Widerøe, has announced that it will be returning to operate flights from Liverpool. Twice weekly departures to Bergen in Norway for summer 2023. Bergen is the gateway to the Norwegian Fjords, and flights from Liverpool will again operate on Fridays and Mondays from the 31st of March 2023. Widerøe will become the third new airline to commence operations from Liverpool since lifting of COVID travel restrictions as the airport continues its recovery from the impacts of the pandemic, following Lufthansa and Play Airlines, who started their services from Liverpool for the first time earlier this year. So they'll be coming back to Liverpool. Before I go, when are you showing the pictures, what have been entered in this week's winner? Well, I'm going to show the entries in a moment, and then the winners will be announced on Friday, and then change the schedule. So I'll announce that in a bit. But these are the entries that we've got so far. Oh, bingo requires a pen and paper. The quiz requires pen and paper also. And I'll tell you how it's going to work shortly. But enjoy these entries that have been given so far. Let me get the list up. of who, so I don't get names mixed up. Right, entry number 1. This is by Will H, who has entered this one. It is the TUI 7879 Dreamliner from Manchester. So that is Will H. This one is by Aviation Zone. It is the British Airways A321. So that's the British Airways. We've got Stephen with the Danish Air. We've got Will P. Beat the Emirates A380 with the spray at Manchester. We've got Tony P with the Beluga over Bolton. The Beluga. We've got I think this one was Mike who sent the old Aer Lingus. Love to see the Concorde. I've got a Concorde model and I've got a book here all about the Concorde. We've got Alex from the Planes Spotting channel with the seaplane at Chester. We've got Josh Tremmy with the EasyJet into Liverpool. We've got my mum there with the Ryanair that I took into the sunrise about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So that's the Ryanair. We've got my photo there of the Qatar 777 with the FIFA World Cup Qatar livery on it. We've got my brother. I took this picture, but it's a Typhoon at Liverpool in July, August time. We've got Tom's Aviation with the Jet 2. We've got Living at Large Paul with the Singapore A380 at Manchester a couple of weeks ago. We've got Harley with the Geneo Air. Unfortunately, I don't know which airport it was at, but it's the Geneo. We've got I can't remember who sent me this one, but it's the Air Transat. Someone sent the Air Transat. We've got that one. But let's see if I've got any more. I've also got a couple of more, but I haven't got round to finishing off, putting them on my phone. But they're the entries so far. Yes. Today, I did receive the new coasters. The lanyards are on the way. Still got stickers. The support's been brilliant, so thank you everyone who's liking and sharing. We are only 2 subscribers away now from 450. The announcement is there will be no more Liverpool Airport live shows for a while until the weather picks up, and not doing it in this weather. So instead, doing a quiz and a chat. And these some of the photos that Josh has sent me today to show. So let's just get them up. And I've got them written here what they are. This is the EasyJet A320neo from Liverpool to Belfast that he took a few weeks ago. This is not for photo of the week. This is just people sending a couple of pictures that they said, oh, Michael, I want to show some of my photos. So this is just a couple. If you want to send any photos, then you can, and I'll just share them. Start rooting out your photos and just share them with everyone. So that's the EasyJet. The other one he's sent is the Turkish Airlines Star Alliance, departing from Manchester to Istanbul, an A321 a couple of weeks ago. And this one is another one he stuck at Manchester. One of the first air tankers for Jet 2 air tanker A330. One of the first ones out of Manchester. So, there are a couple of ones. I have got a couple of quizzes lined up now. So, hello to everyone who's watching. I'm just going to check where the YouTube's at now. 2 away still from 450. Can we hit it on this live? How is everyone anyway? Hello, Stephen. All right, lad. Oh, and today there's been loads of cancellations at Liverpool due to the weather, loads of diversions, and the airport's a bit wet. So yes, 2 away from 450. Now, so yes, I've got about, I think it was 16 entries. So, Evening Mikey. The Boeing 7879. Yeah, they're all great photos. You're alright? Alright, Stephen. Right. Gonna start you with an easy quiz here. I was down the shore before about 5 and I seen planes flying out down the shore. I can tell you that, lad. Going out. They're taking off your way. Because what we've had between now and 5 o'clock, we had Ryanair going out to Kazais at 5 to 5. That was 2 hours ago. We had a Ryanair going to Shenzhen at 5:15. So we had a Ryanair at 5 o'clock to Kazais and one at 5:15 to Shenzhen. And then we had an EasyJet to Belfast at 5:10. And an hour ago, an EasyJet to Faro. Right, gonna start you with an easy, no, I was gonna say EasyJet then. No, an easy quiz. You can either write your answers down and we'll go, and just guess and we'll go through them at the end, or I can just put your guesses in the chat. But this is the first question, and you should all get this one, because it's well known. So, who's taking part anyway before I give you the first question? Who's going to have a guess? And we are going to play bingo as well. But I'll tell you how I'm going to do that. So yes, going to be live most nights now, doing quizzes and chat. And you know, well, if you've got a pen and paper, I can write down your guess. Or just put your guess in the chat. And yes, no airport shows, no content at the moment while the weather's crap. No bingo Otty? Nah, doesn't follow my channel, mate. This is the first question anyway. What is the world's largest passenger aircraft? So that's your first question. What's the world's largest passenger aircraft? The world's largest passenger aircraft. And if you go to Manchester, you'll get it straight away. And you'll know it. Pan Am. If that's your guess, So the first question, what is the world's largest passenger aircraft? That was number 1. Number 2, I'll give you the answers at near the end because there's only a couple of questions anyway. How is the fear of flying called? So what's the fear of flying called? How is the fear of flying called? So if you fear of flying, what did he call it? And someone was asking about this before because it's the next question. What was the world's fastest airline? What was the world's fastest airline? Maybe. Number 4. Who invented the first aeroplane? And you've heard the name on the last few shows now, and it's in my book. Number 5. What is the name of the aeroplane carrying the President of the United States? You had that question last night, so if you remember, you'll get it. Number 6. Which language must all the airline pilots speak? So, which language must all airline pilots speak? Seven. What was the name of the aircraft used for the first solo non-stop transatlantic flight? What was the name of the aircraft used for the first solo non-stop transatlantic flight? Not this next question, but the one after you'll get. So the next question was, who was the first woman to fly non-stop across the Atlantic by herself? And if you need me to repeat any of them, I will repeat the question. Number 9. Which manufacturer makes the 777? Which manufacturer makes the 777? Which manufacturer? I could give you some clues. Or maybe not. Number 10. During which World War was the Supermarine Spitfire used by the RAF? So in what World War was the Supermarine Spitfire used by the RAF? And there are your 10 questions. Go through the answers in a moment. So, and we had for question number 1, and if you get it right and you've wrote your answer down, you can mark it and see who gets the most. So we had question 1. What was the world's largest passenger aircraft? If you have put the A380 Airbus, you're right. So the world's largest passenger aircraft was the Airbus A380. It was the A380. How is the fear of flying called? That was question 2. And the answer for that one was aerophobia. So if you put aerophobia, you're correct. I just put this little quiz together as a warm-up for the ones later. So number 3. What was the world's fastest airline? If you put the Concorde, you're correct. Kay Coty sailed around the world. Interesting to know that, Kenny. Number 4 was who invented the first aeroplane? If you put the Wright brothers, you're correct. Number 5. What is the name of the aeroplane carrying the President of the US? If you put Air Force One, you're correct. Number 6. Which language must all airline pilots speak? If you put English, you're correct. Number 7. What was the name of the aircraft used for the first solo non-stop transatlantic flight? It was Spirit of St. Louis, which we had that in the quiz last night. I hear fireworks, so that's your little celebration. Number 8, you probably wouldn't have got anyway. Who was the first woman to fly the non-stop across the Atlantic by herself? It was Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart. And no one got this one, but you're going to kick yourselves now. Number 9. Which manufacturer makes the 777? And the answer was Boeing. So it was Boeing that did the 777. And during which World War was the Supermarine Spitfire used by the RAF? And it was World War II. How many did everyone get right? So yes, just go through them. The world's largest passenger aircraft was the A380. The fear of flying, aerophobia. The world's fastest airline, Concorde. Who invented the first plane? The Wright brothers. What is the name of the aeroplane carrying the President of the US? That was Air Force One. Which language must all pilots speak? English. The name of the aircraft used for the first solo non-stop transatlantic flight, Spirit of St. Louis. The first woman to fly non-stop across the Atlantic by herself, Amelia Earhart. The manufacturer that makes the 777, it's Boeing. And the Supermarine Spitfire used by the RAF, it was World War II. Was going to say Bowen, was you? Good evening, anyway, to 7 people watching. Hello. Nice to have you watching. We have just gone through a warm-up quiz. Gonna do another quiz in a moment. 2 away from 450. Do share this. Share the channel. Share the streams. Share the videos. Whatever. Think I won. How many did you get, Ken? If you like the channel, share. If you don't like it, then don't bother. Still got stickers if anyone wants one, £1. Pin badges too. Coasters are £5. Lanyards £3 when they come. No content from the airport for a while the weather's bad. Photo of the week's on Friday at 6 o'clock to see who wins. So I've got about 16 entries. People that are wondering what's the photo of the week? It's a weekly competition. If you've got loads of photos in your album or on your camera, dig them out, look through them. If there's one there that you like and you want to enter it to photo of the week, I do. It'll be changing from this weekend. So from Saturday right through to next weekend, you can send them in via Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever on the channel. It's 1 entry per person, and then it's been on a Friday, but it's changing this weekend, so it'll be on a Sunday. I'll be going live, have a chat, do a little quiz, and then if there's like 20 entries, I'll narrow it down to 4. Couple of runners up, and then pick one for the, and then I pick the winner of the week. So we'll have 3 runners up and then 1 winner. So it's all done on a wheel. First time watching, mate, keep it up. Yes, the channel doing well, you know. A couple of months ago, I only had about 20 subscribers. And to say now that I'm only 2 subscribers away from 450 is amazing. Dead quick like that. Good evening, Marie. We have just done a little warm-up quiz. So I'm going to do another quiz in a moment. And to those that are thinking, what's this channel about? I'll tell you now. If you love watching planes, you may have heard of Airliners Live at Manchester, Speedbird at London, Simon Lowe streams from Manchester also. There's loads of channels out there that do live streaming. But Liverpool Airport now, and they don't get the recognition out there and the support. A lot of people say, oh, we could, and I've heard that before I even started doing it, oh, we could do with someone doing videos or live shows from the airport. Well, in the summer when we got back to normal, I was just sitting there, used to go a lot of football games. I only go to every now and again now. In the summer, I've always loved watching planes anyway, but this summer I decided, that's it. I'm going to do it for Liverpool Airport and do it for the people of Liverpool here, because I do a lot for the city anyway, because I work at Strawberry Fields. They work in the community in the city anyway. And I thought, Liverpool Airport, they need someone to get the interest out there and help and grow it, getting everyone interested, and, you know, just start streaming videos, live shows, do whatever. So I do it now. And my videos are just reaching 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, and a lot more people are starting to go down to the airport now. I've even got loads of people on here who are watching and have been on so far. Every time I'm down there, I'm getting asked, do you always know by the tripod? What are you doing here? I'm live streaming on YouTube. What type of videos do you do? I say, just take pictures of planes and record videos of planes taking off, and they upload them on YouTube. The airport have picked up on it now, even. So if you go and check Liverpool Airport's page, there's a few of my photos that I've taken on their page, so they share them. And the airport are supporting this channel, so they're always watching, seeing the videos, and they're always wishing me luck and watching bits and bobs of my show. So I'm not doing it for myself, I'm doing it for Liverpool Airport, to get them out there on the map and get people going down there and just, you know, bringing all the the videos out. If there's something coming in from Liverpool, I'm down there. And yes, selling my merch somewhat, it's to help me cover the cost for my equipment and to keep the channel going and cost to bring on my data to bring you the live shows, the content, and some of the donations. Now I don't put any donations. If people send a donation when they're paying for the merch, it doesn't go in my pocket. I put it, the money that you pay for my merch goes in my merch tin, money tin, and I've got a tin here. And if you pay for your merch, which is £11 if you get them all. If you send £15, I take the £11 for the merch, and the other change I put in the tin, and I put that to a charity, and I put it towards the airport, so because they've got loads of plans. So I just a way of paying back to say thank you to the airport for supporting me, and you know, giving them the airport the recognition they need, and saying because they work 365 days of the year, and they don't always get the recognition and the support. People, yeah, you might get the odd people who go there and award them and say thank you, but this is how I'm doing it. They support me, I pay it back, giving them a little tip, donation to put towards any plans and towards their charity. So, you know, doing the best I can for the airport. And yeah, some people say, oh, I'll do it for money. I don't. I just do it because I've got a learning disability, ADHD, autism, and you know, I'm working all the time. Yes, if I don't keep myself busy, I get bored, stressed out, depressed. So just doing all these videos at the airport, live streaming, just keeps me busy, and it gives me something to enjoy and do. I work 365 days of the year. If it was on an airport, to be fair, I can see where you're coming from. And yes, I went to Speak Hall yesterday. There's videos on there. Check out the airport location, the back of Speak Hall. Amazing. Right on the runway on the hill. And it was amazing. So yeah. First time watching. Well, I hope you're enjoying Kenny. Yes, and as I said, I did have some shows planned for this week and next, but the way the weather's looking, I don't think I will be. So I'll be just coming live most nights now, do a little quiz, just a little chat, and, you know, it kills time, passes the time away. Good evening to Will P. All right, Will. I hope you're all right. Beat. Just gone through a little warm-up quiz, and I'm just going through what the channel's about and what I'm doing. Because yeah, I've got some new people watching, and as it stands, the YouTube now is at 448, so we're 2 away from 450. So do hit the like, share the stream, let's get the channel out there. As I say, it's not all about me, it's all about supporting my channel and supporting the airport, because they've announced a load of, well, they're announcing some soon, and some of them I can give you. In the next 30 years, and I heard this in the week, Liverpool Airport are looking to, if I don't know how it's going to work, but anyway, they're looking to get another runway and start bringing in some cargo planes. Next year for the Eurovision, I've heard there's some A350s coming in, there's some A340s coming in, and we're going to have a lot of private and posh jets, so that's going to be exciting. Widerøe starting up their flights next year of air, and also it's going round a bit now. Flybe are coming back to Liverpool, and Vueling are coming back to Liverpool, and depending on Doncaster, which is now shut, we could also get TUI coming back to Liverpool. But I'm not, that's all I'm going to say. Whether they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. breathe those germs in here sprout. Doncaster has sadly shut down now, yeah. Today we've had a load of cancellations, and we've had a load of Doncaster, then Doncaster made now. Dublin flights have been coming into Liverpool today as a diversion. We have just done the warm-up quiz. We have got a bingo, I'll tell you, I'm going to work that out. But just to recap this warm-up quiz, and if you want to answer them, have a guess. As I've already gone through the answers, but here we go. Number 1 was, what is the world's largest passenger aircraft? So what is the world's largest passenger aircraft? And if you've already done it, then let's give the likes of Will P and Marie and anyone else who hasn't heard it, let's see if they get them right. So the world's largest passenger aircraft, it is the A380. So number 2, how is the fear of flying called? So what's the fear of flying called? I'm sure more European flights coming to Liverpool. Well, that's why we want to extend the runway, and with any donations that people want to send, £5 or £2, whatever, it's all going to go into the airport charity, and it's going to go to a charity itself, and the others are just going towards my channel. That'll be towards getting better equipment, better cameras. So what is the fear of flying called? And I've got some of the new coasters today as well, Will. Oh, there's me drink there. So the fear of flying, it's called aerophobia. Number 3, what was the world's fastest airline? So what's the world's fastest airline? Sadly gone now. It was Concorde. Number 4, who invented the first aeroplane? Who invented the first aeroplane? Anyway, Will, I hope you're feeling a lot better now. Yes, the Wright brothers, it is. Number 5, what is the name of the aeroplane carrying the President of the US? So what is the name of the aeroplane carrying the President of the US? Yes, Air Force One. Which language, this is number 6, which language must all airline pilots speak? And I am keeping an eye on my YouTube because I am open to it that 450 now, or before the end. It is English. Two to go. Better than Kev's Cab, mate. Who is? Number 7. What was the name of the aircraft used for the first solo non-stop transatlantic flight? Cheers. Better than Kev. Yeah, Kev's Cab's alright. He's good. But I'm not that big though. Maybe one day I'll have 5k, 10k subs, but you know, I'm just taking day by day. Just doing what I'm enjoying, just doing lives, pass the time away, and you know, just kill some time. There's not much else to do these days. So, what was the name of the first aircraft used for the first solo non-stop transatlantic flight? It was the Spirit of St. Louis. Who was the first woman? You know, women. You know what they're like. Used for the... Who was the first woman to fly non-stop across the Atlantic by herself? Cheers, mate. Could do an haircut, though. Who was the first woman to fly non-stop across the Atlantic by herself? It was Amelia Earhart. Number 9. Which manufacturer makes the 777? And not many people got it. Maria's one of them. You know, you get some good women drivers, you get some bad ones. So, which manufacturer makes the 777? It is Boeing. And the last question for this one. During which war was the Supermarine Spitfire used by the RAF? So, during which World War was the Spitfire used by the RAF? I think I've been on your bus a few times, Marie, so don't worry about it. I just like to have a laugh. Will P is a good bus driver, and there is some good lady drivers that I know. Yes, and it was the Second World War, so there were your warm-up ones. And here comes your proper quiz now. So, I've got quite a few good ones. This one's only 5 questions long now. Good at driving, Will P up the wall. Beep, beep. Here we go. So this is number 1. Who made the first non-stop transatlantic flight in June 1919? So this is kind of a different question now. So this is another one. Who made the first non-stop transatlantic flight in June 1919? Will P wouldn't hit me. He'd just go, Michael, beep, beep, wake up, you lazy thing, when he's going past. So, who made the first non-stop transatlantic flight in June 1919? No, the question might sound the same, but it's different. Who's cheating? There better not be any cheating. Number 2. What did Chuck Yeager break on the 14th of October 1947? So what did Chuck Yeager break on the 14th of October 1947? Who was the first female to fly solo from Great Britain to Australia in 1930? Who was the first female to fly solo from Great Britain to Australia in 1930? And then we've got the next question. What nickname was given to Howard Hughes' enormous Hughes H-4 Hercules aeroplane? I don't cheat. And the last question. In 1936, who was the first person to fly solo from Britain to New Zealand? These questions are before my time. So question 1 was, who made the first non-stop transatlantic flight in June 1919? The answer was John Alcock and Arthur Brown. So that was John Alcock and Arthur Brown. Will P. cheating. I wouldn't be surprised, Marie. Question 2. What did Chuck Yeager break on the 14th of October 1947? It was the sound barrier. Marie, the only thing Will P. will break is the bus. The bus broke down. Or he ran out of fuel. Question 3. Who was the first female to fly solo from Great Britain to Australia in 1930? The answer was Amy Johnson. Next question. What nickname was given to Howard Hughes, Enormous Hughes H4 Hercules? It was the Spruce Goose. I wouldn't be surprised if the wheels did fall off. I thought one was going to fall off the other week when I was on your bus. And the last question. In 1936, who was the first person to fly solo from Britain to New Zealand? It was Jean Batten. She was a famous New Zealand aviator who broke numerous flying records. Right. I love you, really. Oh, that's very nice. Right, this quiz has got loads of questions. This one has another 10 questions. We all love you, Will, don't worry. I know one thing I don't love is when you go past and go beep beep. Is that a gobstopper? No. Refresher. Why do I need a gobstopper? I think I do. I never should have. Anyway, Will, how are you? You're alright. You're feeling better. Right, this is a general knowledge quiz now. How's your general knowledge? 10 questions. And question number 1 is, as of 2021, with 37 million followers, which English football club has the most followers on the social media site Instagram? Depends what we win. Oh no, it's just a bit of fun. There's not much prizes anyway. We just do it to pass the time away and a bit of fun. And if you watch the soaps, you'll get this one. Number 2. Which well-known Ross first starred in EastEnders before becoming an investigative journalist? So which well-known Ross first starred in EastEnders before becoming an investigative journalist? Number 3, Castel Sant'Angelo, or the Mausoleum of Hadrian, is a prominent building located in which European city? And if you love the quiz, there's going to be doing a lot more of them over the weeks. So we're going to do quiz nights, game nights, while there's no live shows from the airport due to the weather and other things I've got to do. Number 4, though much disputed, the words "friends," "applaud," "the comedy is over" are said to be the last words spoken by which German composer? Though much disputed, the words "friends," "applaud," "the comedy is over" are said to be the last words spoken by which German composer? And if you're someone like me and you love your food, and there's quite a few in town, no worries, Marie. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you again soon. And if you like your food like me and Kyle, how many guys are there in the title of the American fast food chain which arrived first in the UK in 2014? How many guys are there in the title of the American fast food chain which first arrived in the UK in 2014? Number 6, which Swedish pop star released the song Dancing on My Own in 2010? So which Swedish pop star released Dancing on My Own in 2010? Number 7, if you know your football and your sport, you'll get this one. Martin Tyler is well known for his appearance in the commentary box for which sport? Martin Tyler is well known for his appearance in the commentary box in which sport? It's asking for what sport. Number 8, as of 2021, Clement Attlee remains the longest serving leader of which British political party? So Clement Attlee remains the longest serving leader of which British political party? Number 9, which American comedy TV series sees a college-level American football coach given the job of managing a Premier League football team? And number 10, which first name is shared by radio DJ Bruce, Coronation Street character Barlow, and the British filmmaker Loach? So, which first name is shared by the radio DJ Bruce, Coronation Street character Barlow, and British filmmaker Loach? So we'll go through the answers in a minute. Anyway, Ken, I hope you're enjoying my stream, and it's nice to have you watching for the first time. If you like the channel, do hit the like and share the channel and tell people. Once I get to 500 subscribers, I can start posting photos and statuses like Facebook. And then the minute I get to 500, I can get the community tab anyway. And once I get to 500, I get to 100k there dead quick. And I'll be streaming all the time now. What was that? The number 10. So the last question for number 10 was, I'll just go through them all anyway. Question number 1. As of 2021, with 37 million followers, which English football club has the most followers on the social media site Instagram? Number 2, which well-known Ross first starred in EastEnders before becoming an investigative journalist? Number 3, Castel Sant'Angelo, or the Mausoleum of Hadrian, is a prominent building located in which European city? Number 4, though much disputed, the words "friends applaud the comedy is over" are said to be the last words spoken by which German composer? Number 5, how many guys are there in the title of the American fast food chain which arrived first in the UK in 2014? Number 6, which Swedish pop star released Dancing on My Own in 2010? Number 7, Martin Tyler is well known for his appearance in the commentary box in which sport? Number 8, as of 2021, Clement Attlee remains the longest serving leader of which British political party? Number 9, which American comedy TV series sees a college-level American football coach given the job of managing a Premier League football team? And number 10, which first name is shared by radio DJ Bruce, Coronation Street character Barlow, and British filmmaker Loach? What are you drinking, Mike? Dead quick. Stella Artois. I'll go through the answers now. But for you, Will, number 10 was, which first name is shared by radio DJ Bruce, Coronation Street character Barlow, and the British filmmaker Loach? Our lover Stella. So, question number 1. The answers now. As of 2021, with 37 million followers, which English football club has the most followers on the social media site Instagram? If you put, try and say it, I don't want to, but, you got to, if you put Manchester United, you're correct. I'm not saying that name again, but it was that name anyway. It was that team. Something United. Just can't say the place. You can if you go in the airport. Number 2, which well-known Ross first starred in EastEnders before becoming an investigative journalist? If you put Ross Kemp, you're right. And if you've been to this place before in Italy, that's all I'm saying. I'll give you the answer now. It's in Italy. Castel Sant'Angelo, or the Mausoleum of Hadrian, is a prominent building located in which European city? If you put Rome, you're correct. Number 4, though much disputed, the words "friends applaud the comedy is over" are said to be the last words spoken by which German composer? If you put Ludwig Van Beethoven, you're right. Number 5. How many guys are there in the title of the American fast food chain which first arrived in the UK in 2014? If you put 5 guys, you're right, 5. Number 6. Which Swedish pop star released Dancing on My Own in 2010? I've never heard of her, but hey ho. If you put Robin, you're right. Number 7. Martin Tyler is well known for his appearance in the commentary box in which sport? If you put football, you're right. But Kenny put Sky Sports, so I'll give you that one, Kenny, because it is football. Give you Sky Sports. Number 8. As of 2021, Clement Attlee remains the longest serving leader of which British political party? If you put Labour, you're right. Number 9. Which American comedy TV series sees a college-level American football coach given the job of managing a Premier League football club? Ted Lasso was the answer. And number 10. Which first name is shared by radio DJ Bruce, Coronation Street character Barlow, and British filmmaker Loach? If you put Ken, you're right. Bingo. Ken, yeah. It was Ken. Anyway, Will, I hope you're feeling alright. Right. Do this quiz and then we'll head on to a little game of bingo and I'll tell you how I do it anyway. So, on this one we've got 10 questions. Still a bit groggy. Oh, well. We ain't back to work the weekend. So, number 1. What is the collective noun for grass? What is the collective noun for grass? Sunday if you're feeling well. Number 2. How many degrees do the angles of a quadrilateral add up to? How many degrees do the angles of the quadrilateral add up to? Number 3. What colour is alabaster? You'll get question 6 anyway. But this one now is question number 4. I had the internet going down, so I'll put my data on for a minute. What paper size is the next biggest after A7? Question number 5. Who crossed the Atlantic? Oh, I'm back. It's just the internet playing up again. But I'm on my data anyway for now. Question number 6. Oh no, question 5 it is. Who crossed the Atlantic on his raft RA2 in 1970? Who crossed the Atlantic on the raft RA2 in 1970? Question number 6. Which beer refreshes the parts other beers cannot reach according to the advert? Which beer refreshes the parts other beers cannot reach according to the advert? Number 7. What are jockeys not allowed to have on their face? So what can't the jockeys have on their face? Number 8. Which nursery rhyme ends with the line, "What a good boy I am"? What nursery rhyme ends with the line, "What a good boy am I"? I'm a good boy. Number 9. In what field was Terence Donovan famous? And number 10. Cartoonist Reg Smythe created which cartoon character which has featured in the Daily Mirror? So go through the answers now. What is the collective noun for grass? It was a tuft. Tuft is the answer. How many degrees do the angles of a quadrilateral add up to? The answer was 360. Number 3. What colour is alabaster? The answer is white. What paper size is the next biggest after A7? The answer was A6. Who crossed the Atlantic on his raft RA2 in 1970? It was for Heyerdahl. I don't get the answer to number 7. I'll get you that in a minute. Number 6. Which beer refreshes the parts other beers cannot reach according to the advert? The answer was Heineken. And I don't get the answer for this one. I think it's a bit weird. The question was, what are jockeys are not allowed to have on their face? So what can't jockeys have on their face? And you know what they can't have? A beard. They can't have a beard. Alright. Number 8. Which nursery rhyme ends with the line, "What a good boy am I"? It's Little Jack Horner. Number 9. In what field was Terence Donovan famous? Photography. And number 10. Cartoonist Reg Smythe created which cartoon character which has featured in the Daily Mirror? Andy Capp. Home or away? So now, where am I at YouTube? got one question right. Which one was that, Mikey? Which one did you get right? Gonna have a game of bingo now in a minute. I don't know how many subs I'm at on YouTube. Bloody internet's playing up. The A6, nice. Anyone check how many subs I've got on the YouTube still? The internet's playing up here. Little Jack on sat in the corner. Yes, you keep going off, on and off. Oh. I think the internet's just having its moments. We'll get there. I'm just running the tester on the internet anyway. Found my old camcorder. Oh, did you? Very good. Where was it? Can everyone hear me anyway? Does the sound alright? The picture? So trying to get the bits and bobs to get it going. Good. $448. Good. Yeah, we'll get to 450 in no time. I reckon by the weekend. Come on. Oh, you bastard. Everything good? Alright, Mikey. That's good. Just waiting for it to load. And if I need to end it and then come back on, I will. Everything good, that's good. I know Will P sent me a picture, but the favourite things I don't know. Right, everyone. Give me 5 minutes or so and I'm gonna reboot it. Them Stellas, the large bottle, what percentage are they? They're a bit strong. But I don't care, because I like them. Percentage 4.6. You know, goes down a treat. Ratio, everyone. Give me What time are we on now? Same as the cans. Give me... I'm going to reboot all this. Give me 5 to 10 minutes and I should be back on at 8. So I'm going to reboot it all. So I'll be back at 8 o'clock. See you then. I'll be back at 8.